Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Justin here, and you're watching Southern Fishing Addiction. So recently in the comments, I've noticed there's been several requests for a video on how to switch the handle to the other side on a spinning reel. It's a very simple thing to do. Requires just a few steps, and one of the requests was actually for the Mitchell 300 Pro. So I said I'd make a video and use this reel, and this rod and reel. So we'll start off, depending on the reel you have, the spinning reel you have, there's going to be a cap. There's always going to be a cap, but it'll serve as one of two functions. One being that it'll just be a cap like this one is, or it'll actually screw in with a screw that goes into this and grabs the handle and is what tightens the handle down. But in this one, the handle screws itself in and the cap is just there to keep stuff from getting in the gears. So we'll go ahead on the Mitchell 300 Pro. It's just the cap. Take it off, and it's as simple as that. With the one that's got a screw on the end of it, it's basically a bolt. You just loosen it all the way, then you pull the handle off, and then the screw will come out. I'm just going to set this on my tripod. So now you have, let some slack out, I got my lure up there. You got your handle. What I do is I grab the bail and the spool, I grab it all tight. And what you do is you want to back the handle off, because when you're reeling it in, that's how you tighten it on. But when you're taking it off, you back it off. And the reason being that you grab all this is because if you happen to have this off and you try and back it off and you don't have that, this will just undo itself. So you don't have to, but if for some reason this is open, then it'll make kind of a mess. But you definitely want to hold it when you're reeling down, when you're tightening back up, because then otherwise it'll just start reeling up and you won't actually tighten this down. So we're going to take it off. You can see when it's tight, there's no space in between any of this, but I start loosening it. It starts to shake a little, and you see all this space. And you just keep going, and it pops right out. And it's literally as simple as coming to the other side, taking the handle, putting it in, and to tighten it, you crank down like you're reeling into a fish, and that gap and this wobble is going to go away. It's tightened, and this is what I'm talking about. So it's not tightened all the way, but it'll still reel. I'll give myself some more slack. Got that lure up there. So it'll reel, but it's not tight at all. That's when you grab the spool and the bail and tighten it on. You want it a little more than snug, but you don't want to overdo it and screw up your threads and strip them. And you take your cap, don't lose it, or your screw, and put it in on this side. And that's how you do it with a cap. Now with the screw, what you would do is you put the handle in first, and then you come in with your screw and tighten it down, and it would pull this in, and you'd see that gap go away. But as you turn this in. But on this, you put this on. You can put this on first or last, doesn't matter. But with the screw, I put the handle in first, then I put the cap in and with the screw on it and tighten it down. So that's it, and it works just like you had it on the other side. Alright, so thanks for watching. Hope I cleared that up for those of you that were unsure of how to do it. Very simple thing to do, as you can see. And as always, like and share the video. Leave any questions or comments in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.